The United Nations Security Council held a regularly scheduled meeting regarding Somalia on Monday. The upcoming elections were top of the virtual conference's agenda. James Swan, head of the UN mission in Somalia, led off the speakers. He expressed regrets that one-person, one-vote polling will not be achieved. But he praised the federal government and state leaders for coming together and agreeing on a format that will complete voting on time. He pointed out that political parties and civil society leaders have backed the plan.
Going forward, this broad political consensus must now be preserved and indeed deepened as the agreement is implemented. The agreed process must be conducted in a fair, transparent, broadly accepted, and peaceful manner. And it must be more participatory and inclusive than it was 4 years ago. We welcome political leaders' agreement to ensure the 30% women's quota for seats in Parliament, and we urge full respect for this commitment.
On the same day that U.S. President Donald Trump allowed the administrative transition to start with President-elect Joe Biden, the American spokesperson noted there is more work to be done before the Somalis vote.
We urge the FGS and the FMS to continue their dialogue and to achieve consensus on all electoral process matters, from the composition of electoral management bodies to Somaliland seats in Parliament. The United States strongly urges all concerned to hold firm to the women's quota to which Somalia has committed. Finally, we encourage further consideration and the timely implementation of the draft National Election Security Plan, noting that the December 1st scheduled start of parliamentary elections is just days away.
Somalia was represented at the UN for the first time by Prime Minister Mohamed Roble. He first laid out the timetable for balloting, saying that legislative polling, including for leadership positions, would finish by the end of the year. Roble also promised a roadmap for universal suffrage in 2025 to be presented to the new parliament when it convenes after the coming vote. He told the council that his government is ready to meet the many challenges that Somalia currently faces.
Somalia's challenges remain significantly including our vulnerability to extreme weather, COVID-19, the long-term demand of state building and tackling an active and vicious terrorist group. All this requires long-term plans of building and resourcing legitimate institutions to address structural, political, and legacy issues of corruption. We are certainly on the right path, which will enable us to achieve peace and security for all Somalis, while changing the perception from poverty to sustainable development and from fragility to resilience.
The British representative took issue with the treatment of journalists in Somalia.
I want to express deep concern about the growing number of attacks on freedom of expression, including the killing, assault, and intimidation of journalists. As Somalia prepares to hold an electoral process, Somali leaders must ensure political space remains open, allowing the expression of a diversity of voices.
The Somali Prime Minister responded by saying that he is personally taking responsibility for this issue.
I recently met a group of Somali journalists with the request of the Reporters Without Borders to reassure them of my commitment to protect the space for the media to provide information to our citizens freely. We have enacted a media law which provides guidelines on media operations and activities, while also protecting the rights of the media and journalists working in the country.
Africa Digital News Television, bringing you the latest developments from Somalia, Africa, and across the globe.